This is How To with Mr. Fenton, and today we're going to make a paper airplane. And it's called the Mini Flat Bottom. So let's get started. So first fold we're actually going to do here is just take the corner and you'll just kind of line up. Kind of have to look at it and just make sure it's lined up all the way to the front. Yeah, there we go. And you'll just fold that, crease it all the way, just like that. Okay, then you're gonna open it up and just kind of do the same fold on the other side. So, and actually once you do that first one, you can kind of just take that and line up those lines together, and then kind of make sure it looks good all the way up. That looks good. And then we'll be able to crease that all the way down. Okay, now we got a big X on our paper here. And so now what you're going to do is just going to flip it over. And then you are going to, where the X meets, that's pretty much where you're going to make your fold. So you can kind of line up these folds together here on that corner. Make sure that looks good. Then you can just crease that. Make sure you go over that crease a couple times, okay? And then open it up, and then you're gonna flip it over, okay? And then you're gonna take your finger and press in right at that point of intersection, and then these kind of things come up. And so what that's gonna do is it's gonna help you take these and meet them together down, and this kind of comes. So it kind of works itself out there. So I'll kind of open that up. It's kind of just bringing these together in. You're kind of folding these in and coming down. And you have this now, kind of like a little house. Okay, so now next fold you're going to do is you're going to take this corner, this point, and bring it all the way up here. Okay, and then you'll just kind of fold that down, and it'll just kind of meet in the middle there. Okay, so now we got that, and then you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring that up, meet that all the way to the top. Give it a nice crease. Go over that multiple times. Okay, so now this is where we are at. All right, now you're going to fold this again. Take this point and bring it to the middle and have it all the way down. Increase that. Okay, that's looking good. Do the same thing on the other side here. It up and right there. Yes, okay, crease that. And they're getting a little thicker fold, so because you don't want to just, you got to make sure you really crease these ones, especially once they get thicker, the paper. Okay, so now you're going to bring this top, the whole thing, you're going to bring it down like so. Okay, make sure you give that a nice pressing on that. So now we're just holding our finger here. Then you're gonna open this up and you are gonna take this flap, and it's kind of a tricky part, but there's kind of these two holes. If you look closely, they kind of open up right here. And so what you're gonna do is you are just gonna put this flap and kind of fold it right in there. So you can kind of see it just fits right in there. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side. So you kind of open that up there. You'll just kind of put it in. And it's kind of cool because when those kind of go right and you fold those right in there, it just stays put. And I always like paper airplanes that kind of have those things where it just kind of fits right in and it's nice and sturdy, and I don't know, it's just kind of pleasing to the eye. So then you flip it over, so just flip it over just like this. And then you're going to take one wing of it and you're going to go right in the middle. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just right in the middle there. Crease that. And then you're going to fold back to the end of the wing, like so. Then fold this one back here. And then you can take this corner and bring that one up right there. Crease that. Same thing on this side. Increase that. Okay. Now you can kind of pull this open. And so what we're going to have here, so these are kind of the aviators right there. And then this is now your paper airplane. So it's a little different than your conventional one, but this is called it's a glider, but it's called the mini flat bottom. And you can hold with your thumb right here and your pointer finger right here, maybe also your middle finger, but you'll kind of hold it like that. And the kind of the throwing motion is you're just kind of lunging forward with it and just kind of pushing it off. So let's give this a test flight and see how we did here.